Good day, everyone. It's Jolene here from Chill Lifestyle. How is everyone doing? Hope you've all had a fantastic Christmas. I know that I'm very late with this reading, but I think after the 21st of December, things just got really hectic, and I've actually just been so tired. So, yeah, I did do a bit of a reading on the Christmas Eve, and I decided to actually delete it and redo it. I think I was too tired, and yeah, the reading didn't come out that well. So this is me doing it all over again. So welcome. This is going to be your yes or no love reading. Okay, so you may have a question about love, and or question about a person. Maybe it's someone you're dating, maybe it's someone you want to ask out, maybe it's someone you're want to know if they want to ask you out. Whatever your question is, have a specific person in mind. Think about the question that you would like to ask the cards, and choose a ball. Okay, so for pile number 1 we have the red ball. For pile number 2 we have the yellow ball. For pile number 3 we have the pink ball, and for pile number 4 we have the blue ball. So again, have a good think about each pile, and I will then start with pile number 1. Okay, so I'm just going to move this across. Right, pile number 1. This is going to be your reading. I'm going to do the cards first, and then I'll get into the yes or no's now. So I'm just going to move these over more. Right, so we have 3 of Pentacles, we have 9 of Cups, we have 10 of Wands, we have King of Pentacles, and we have Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, so okay, so with the 3 of Pentacles there, we've got a situation where you're really wanting to find a relationship that is very equal give and take. You want someone or a relationship where you guys come together in a partnership. You want there to be teamwork, someone who you can work well together, someone that you can, live with, get married to, but be a team, basically. Okay, so that is what you're wanting, and you really, really are wishing for this. You're looking at what is your wish fulfillment, where is your wish fulfillment coming from. You seriously looking at all the possibilities of what you're wishing for. Okay, however, with the 10 of Wands there, you struggling at the moment. There's a lot of burdens and struggle in your life at the moment. And with the King of Pentacles there, it seems like your effort's more into your finances and into your career than what it is in love. And so with the Page of Cups in reverse, this tells me of a possible not feeling worthwhile. So you, instead of putting your focus in love, you've put your focus into your career or your money, because that's what makes you feel a bit better or a bit more worthy. Or it's just saying that you're possibly being a little bit immature at the moment. So yeah, maybe not the best things, but take whatever resonates. But it could just be really and truly you don't feel good enough. You don't feel you are worthy of your wishes. You don't think you are worthy of maybe a certain person or worthy of a certain relationship. And so this is what's really and truly bringing down the possibilities of having love in your life. I'm not too sure if you have someone in your life or not, but if you are, your focus at the moment, there is nothing here that talks about love. Okay, everything is either about struggles or it's about money. Even 3 of Pentacles, really and truly, it's actually about teamwork and money and projects and stuff. So, but when we turn it to a love reading, you really are struggling. Okay, maybe you just feel like you're being weighed down just by the circumstances, by the year that we've had. but really and truly, if you're wanting to change your situation into something more positive, you're kind of needing to put more effort into the love department. Okay, as far as your yes or no concerned, you've actually only got 2 cards here, which is not really a much to go on. And it's basically saying you want something new, but I think your problem is juggling time management. You are putting all the effort again into your career and into your money, but not enough into yourself. I am going to pull a message from the love oracle message for you, because this is the Whispers of Love Tarot, because of the fact that you really are struggling here. And as I said, I mean, I just found out, what advice have they got for you? What advice does pile number 1 need to hear in order for them to actually find love in their life? Because right now, as I said, I don't see much. And if you are in a relationship, your focus is nowhere near that of love. It's more, again, on the work front and on your career. And yeah, look, I mean, obviously it sounds insulting to say that you're childish or you're immature, but it could just be the fact that, I mean, maybe you need to be honest with yourself and see if you're being childish or immature, maybe about a situation, or if it's just, like I said, you just don't feel like you're good enough. You feel small next to someone or whatever that is, okay? Let me just find out from the angels and spirits. Please, can we have a advice, please, for pile number 1 when it comes to the love situation? Okay, so the only thing that is real is love. Okay, shift your focus back to love, and that's exactly what I'm saying. Your focus is nowhere near love. Your focus is literally anywhere but love. It's on, maybe your home is, look, even here, this is money, Ace of Pentacles. Your focus is on project, your focus is on job, your focus is on home. If you want love in your life, you need to go out and get love. It's not going to fall into your lap. You've actually got to do something about it. You need to take a chance. You need to take a risk. You need to just go out there and feel the fear and do it anyway. Okay, whether it's, go online dating. If there's someone that you are interested, take a chance and rather find out how they feel about you than to embarrass yourself, and feel embarrassed, and at least know where you stand, than to sit at home and feel cuck about yourself. And you've got your wishes fulfilled there. You want to have something really great, but you are so scared that, and maybe burdened down and bogged down. And again, there could be a lot of financial messes in your life, but you know what, again, if you want love, the only thing that real is love. If you shift your focus back to love, then there's a possibility of finding someone in your life. Okay, but for now, there's really no answer other than no, because of the fact that there is no love. Okay, and like I say, even if there's absolutely no one, and you have no one in your life, and no friends, nobody that you find interesting, then you know what, go on a dating site, download a dating app, try, go out there, go to the pub or whatever, just try ask someone else out. It doesn't have to be a female asking a man, it doesn't have to be a man asking a female out. If you are a man, go and ask a woman out. Just at least try bring something loving into your life, unless of course you're happy with your life the way it is. It's all up to you. Okay, pile number 1, that is what I have for you. As I said, very simple, quick yes or no love reading. I'm now going to move on to pile number 2. Right, pile number 2. Those who chose the yellow ball, this is your reading. Okay, so I'm going to go through your tarot cards first, and then we'll get into your yes or no's. Okay, so 2 of Cups in reverse. 3 of Swords in reverse, 7 of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Magician. Okay, so you are either in a situation that's just gone bad, maybe you and your person have broken up, or you have had a lot of bad luck with love, and you really battle to find your soulmate. Okay, there's a possibility maybe that you may be possibly in a relationship now, and the partnership isn't just they're not very forthcoming. things are going stale. There's a lack of reprocess, I can't seem to say this word, reciprocity. Oh my god, okay, so that reciprocity, oh god, okay, anyway, that word. So basically the give and take in the relationship, you know, you may be doing all the giving and this person's just not giving back. There really is a lot of not good things in your life at all in the situation that you're asking about, okay? You may have hoped that a heartache that you were dealing with, or you may have used, you know, not used this person, maybe it's not the right words I'm going to say, but you may have tried to have this person help you to come out of a heartbreaking situation, okay? You maybe may have had a bad heartbreak and thought that this person will help you feel better about yourself, but all it's done is I think it's just put you back into that place, because you actually haven't dealt with whatever this heartache was. I don't think you've dealt with it, okay? You have put a lot of work and effort into this situation. You've worked really hard, you've tried really hard, but it just hasn't been or hasn't really given you the satisfaction that I think that you were actually expecting. With the King of Swords there, I think it's time for you to really make better judgment and really sit and think about what it is that you're wanting, okay? The King of Swords is someone who doesn't take bullshit. They good leaders. So, you know, you really need to sit down with yourself and think, you know, more about the situation. You've then got the Magician, and the Magician's all about manifesting a new beginning, bringing more magic into your life, thinking about something that you actually want to manifest, okay? I'm going to get into your yes or no. Okay, so it may have been a passionate love affair, okay? There were some delays, you know, there was breakdown in communication, as I said, possibly a breakup, okay? There's ignoring the positives in a situation. There's a bit of maybe depression from one of you or both of you. You feel defeated, you feel like walking away. Again, I think that's the balancing situation. There seems like there's bits of balance, and then there's no balance, and then now there's a bit of a decision that's need to be made. And I think there's time for a bit of a change for you, and you need to go towards your wish fulfillment and get your happy ever after. And I think this is something that you have to manifest. Okay, so this is an interesting one. As far as the yes or no cards are, this is more positive than they are negative. However, I kind of feel like it depends on what you're asking. So if you are involved with this person, and you're asking whether the relationship will get any better, if this person, then there's a possibility. I'm not saying that it's completely no, because with the Magician there, you might be able to manifest a new beginning, okay? But I think with the King of Swords there, it's time for you to really tell the truth to yourself in the situation. Maybe if the question is, should I leave this relationship, then I think it might be a yes, okay? But don't allow the cards to dictate, okay? If you're asking if there's going to be anything better coming your way, then there's definitely a yes, okay? If there's something better out there for you, with the Magician, it's definitely a yes. There is something better coming, and it's definitely, if you're willing to change, if you're willing to put the effort into yourself now, instead of into a relationship where there's no giving, you doing all the giving, but there's no them giving back, then yes, you can manifest something that's more of your wish fulfillment. You can manifest something that's more in line with what you want, and will bring you happy families and more fulfilling future, okay? But I mean, I don't want to tell you what to do, but as I said, this is just the advice that I'm giving you right now. I think this one's really up to you, but with the King of Swords there, it's kind of saying that you need to make better decisions. You need to be a little bit more level-headed in this decision that you're making, okay? if a relationship is not balanced, then you need to sit down with your person and just say, you know what, I don't know what's going on. I feel quite defeated, and tell them exactly how you feel. And, you know, give them the chance to possibly change. And then you need to decide, you know, if they could possibly change, then yes, I think this relationship could work out. But if they're not willing to change and they're not willing to give, then I think it's time for you to walk away. But again, you know, take whatever resonates. But if you're wanting to know, you know, you've had this heartache, but you feel like you put a lot of work and effort, and you just wanting to know if there's something better out there for you, then I think this is a yes for that. Okay, so really depends on your question. Okay, not too sure what your question is, but either which way, that is your reading pile number 2. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. And then also give it a thumbs up if this made sense, or if you know what I was talking about. And like, share, whatever you need to do to please even comment down below in order to help my channel grow. Thank you very much. And I'm now moving on to pile number 3. Right, pile number 3, those of you who have chosen the pink ball, this is your reading. Okay, so I'm going to get into the cards first, and then we'll have a look at the yes or no's. Okay, Ace of Wands, the Moon, Judgment card, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, so Ace of Wands. Okay, so the situation you're asking about possibly may have had quite a passionate new beginning. Definitely something, it may have led to a little bit of confusion, a little bit of possibly mystery. You may have felt a little bit unsure of the situation because it was quite passionate. You know, you may have been very worried about the situation, and you know, really and truly, there's possibly, you know, fated, there's something fated about the situation. I think a part of you felt like maybe something was hidden. You really worried whether you're on the right path or not. Okay, but I think they're saying that this is a good time. Okay, there's new opportunities, and you should, you know, seize this opportunity. Okay, you may be reawakened to the situation, or reawakened to understand it more. I think you're definitely going to have an awakening, and you're going to have an understanding as to what the situation is, or you know, the possibilities when it comes to this relationship, and how you actually feel about it possibly. But yeah, I mean, I definitely see, you know, with the King of Wands there, this is definitely a time where, you know, help is at hand, you know, in this situation. So if you feel like you're still a bit confused, you know, maybe there's someone around you that could definitely come in as this King of Wands and give you a bit of advice. It may be a male friend that can come and help you, just to give a bit of advice here. Someone who's very wise. This could be the person that you're dating. You know, they may be the King of Wands, which is, you know, possibly a I think it's a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But you know, this is it's saying, you know, it's time for you to basically be more positive, maybe more creative in the love situation. But there's lots of possibilities here. Okay, so don't try and see the possibilities, and move away from the confusion. Okay. It may be because of the fact that you might possibly be this Queen of Pentacles. You know, you may be a single mom in the situation, or you're someone who's very practical. You know, if you are a male, then this person could be the female that's a lot more practical, a lot more sensible. The situation may be of someone who's a single parent, so it doesn't matter whether it's a male or female. The situation might be someone who's a single parent, and they need a lot more nurturing. Definitely see a bit of success in the situation. Just, you know, try to be a little bit compassionate towards this person. It may, you know, their circumstances just maybe different, which is probably maybe why you're a little bit confused. Okay, so let's just see. Okay, so flash of insights, soulmates card, teamwork. There was time of recovery that was needed. There was a lot of petty fights between the both of you, but they felt like they were definitely, I mean, that's another soulmate card. Could be someone from your past, or someone who was from a past life, and you guys definitely connected, which is again maybe why you're so confused. Okay, but I think there will be an awakening. If you guys are not together or you haven't met anyone, then there's a definite soulmate coming in. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of work and effort needs to be put in. I think that's you, that's all them that possibly feels a little bit blocked and not knowing what or where the solution should be. It's giving you possibly a lot of anxiety in the situation. But there's a lot of love here, a lot of emotional fulfillment in the situation as well. They may feel like a bit of a charmer, you seeking truth. Okay, so as far as the yes or no's, I kind of, when I look at all the cards together, I'm still more likely to say yes, even though the yes or no cards has more black cards than red, which is more of a no. I somehow, I don't know, I still get a good feeling about the cards, which means that maybe it's just, it's going to not necessarily, you know, soulmates are there to really teach you a lesson. So it's a possibility that there's a lot of lessons that needs to be learned in this situation, but I still feel like this is a yes, because I mean, with the family love card and the family, you know, that's the happy family card. And I don't see many, I mean, other than a bit of confusion, I don't see many negative cards here. So I'm going to give this one a yes, pile number 3. There could be a lot of fights and a lot of ups and downs in this situation. Again, whatever your question is, I think it's a yes, okay? Or it could be a no, but for a positive no. I don't know if that makes any sense. So you may be asking, you know, let me think. Should I walk away? Then the answer is no. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Take whatever resonates. Hopefully this helps you at all to understand your situation. You know, I wouldn't give up on the situation from the cards together. That's why I like to read all the cards together, because sometimes it seems negative. I'll tell you what, before you go, if you're still around, I'm going to pull a Oracle Love message for you, just to reiterate what I've just said. So let's just say, so for pile number 3, can you reiterate whether you think it's a yes or no? What advice have you got for pile number 3? And let's see what we pull. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. Okay? Again, I really, I think you need to be a little bit compassionate towards this person, because as I said, there could be a single parent and there could be more going on that you don't know yet. It's time to be a little bit more positive, or maybe find more of a creative solution to the answer. Anyway, that's what I have for you. I'm going to move on to pile number 4. Okay, pile number 4. This is your reading. Okay, so I'm going to do the cards first, and then we will go into the yes or no's. Okay, right, so the situation for you, it's either the fact that you may feel that this is a situation where people are coming with offers and you're not interested. Okay, so you may not be interested in love right now. Your focus is more into going in. You want to spend more time on meditation, or you may be looking at other possibilities, and so you're not really taking up any offers at the moment. Okay, for others of you, you feel like you're missing out on an opportunity. Okay, you have a lot of choices, and part of you just feels like maybe some of them are a bit of an illusion. You're not really too sure. Again, you may have 3, 4 cups of 4 people that could be interested in you. Everyone's situation is different, or it could definitely be at least more than one person is interested in you, and you've got all these options, and maybe you're just not wanting to make a bit of a decision yet because of the fact that you're not really too sure which one you want, or if you want to take any at all. Okay, and so you kind of going within. With the Hermit card, you're going within, you're thinking about what it is that you actually want. You're trying to find that inner, searching that inner light, in order to make a bit of a decision. Okay, with the holding on there, I think you are a little bit closed off. Okay, I really feel like you're a little bit closed off at the moment. You may be holding on to someone else. Maybe there's one offer coming in, but you're busy looking at another cup possible, and you're wondering whether you should hold on to that person or not. Okay, so that could be one of your decisions. It's like, should I wait for person A, for example, and person B is coming along to offer me something. Okay, and maybe that's just it. You're not really too sure about those offers. The final card there, you've got the Nine of Wands. So this is someone who's just really being persistent. It's someone who they've had a lot. You've been battered, you've been bruised, you've been through it all, and you're still standing. Okay, you are you're not giving up. Okay, so whether it's you're not giving up for someone in the past, or you're just standing very strong. You're very resilient. You're very courageous. You're standing by your beliefs. Okay, you may have felt like you're being tested at the moment when it comes to love. You may really feel like you've been tested a lot. With just, for example, you may have just had one, I'd say ass, but it could be, ass, doesn't matter, male or female, but one ass after another, and you're just going, oh, jeepers creepers, can you please give me a decent offer? It just might be how you're feeling at the moment, but it's an interesting one. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. So we have got a new love, so possibly a new love coming in, conception, or the beginning of a situation. Okay, so you withdraw. So with the Hermit card, you need to withdraw in order to see the situation. You've worked very hard. I think, you're someone who's worked hard in relationships. There's an end to the emotional cycle, and there's going to be a need to celebrate. Again, we have this is the 1111 card, which is also the celebration card, and that of halfway to marriage. It's it's quite a happy card. Okay, so we have 2 cards of celebration. Yeah, you were left out in the cold by someone as well, which is maybe why you're too scared to take on an offer. You're leaving the past behind you, and you are moving forward with your life. There's you standing up for yourself, standing up for your viewpoints, and here's you as well. You're not taking someone or something in that you don't deserve. Okay, you're being resilient. You're kind of going, I'd rather stay single than to take these offers that are coming in, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. If you're not happy with the offers, you do that. Okay, you are leaving and you're changing direction. Maybe there was a relationship that you were in that you thought you were going to marry them. You thought you were in that relationship and you thought everything was good, but now you're leaving that behind. You may have been living with someone and maybe they left you out in the cold. Okay, and you've now had to put this past behind you, which was this lover that you had, and things were, you put in a lot of work and effort, and you thought that you guys would get down the same path, and maybe they left you out in the cold, and you're now leaving this person behind. Okay, you're standing for your viewpoints. you are leaving that past. There's definitely two cards of leaving, you changing direction in your life, and you moving forward, okay? And there's you moving forward. You're putting more of the effort into yourself. As I said, you may not really be interested in love at the moment. You're more interested in creating your own funds and building your financial situation, and working on yourself, okay? And there we have endings and breakups, and here we have someone who's a loyal person, someone who's hardworking. So maybe that's something that's rather coming in for you. And there's you as the career woman or career man. And you've also got a businessman that's possibly, coming in. Or businesswoman, please, again, just change the sexes. Wow, okay, so yes or no's. I think this is definitely a yes, okay? Be resilient, stand your ground, stand up for yourself, okay? Whatever happened in the past, leave them behind you, okay? Make your decision to put all your effort into yourself, into your career, build up your independence, make sure that you are completely 100% independent. Stand up for yourself, stand up for your viewpoint. Yes, you've been through a lot, and you know what, you kind of deserve what's coming in for you, okay? You are now going to close off all negative cycles, and once you close off all those negative cycles, you have got something much better coming your way, okay? Someone who's hardworking, someone who's loyal, someone who's ready to live with you and marry you and have kids with you, possibly someone who's quite wealthy. They could possibly be a very passionate person, very wealthy, they love their luxuries, and that's kind of what you're deserving. So if you're having offers coming in and they're not worth your 2 cents worth, then you know what, stand up for yourself and be resilient and hold your ground, okay, and wait for this better situation that's coming your way. Okay, not too sure. Whatever your question is kind of just going with whatever the cards say, but your answer here is yes, okay? Thank you. That's what I have for you today, and I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I will definitely get to try to get to my readings quicker next week. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you, and bye-bye.